We're toasting to the new year with style and flavor. Friend of the show and Fayetteville's Pinpoint Bar owner Bo Counts here. Whip up some festive cocktails just in time for your New Year's Eve party. Thanks for joining us again, Bo.
Always a pleasure this time of year.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure any time of year.
Of
I'd love
course.
to come meet you guys.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, you know, we were talking about champagne, we're talking about sparkling wine, we're
Sure.
talking about Prosecco, we're talking about all these things.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody likes a good cocktail. Not everybody has the ingredients. You get online, you're like, top 21 cocktails, and you read that person's essay about their life and their mom and their grandma.
It's
and then,
so true.
Then somehow it's like a syrup that takes 5 days to make
Yeah.
and
Right.
ingredients
It has
that
to
you've never...
steep over time.
Yeah.
You don't have time for that.
No
Yeah, no,
one has.
thank you.
That's why you go to a cocktail bar. Let us do that.
Right.
But if you're at home, I love to show people how to make things that they can make with just stuff that should be in their house anyway.
Right.
Okay.
And around this time of year, everybody, like, we had already popped some bottles. We got our bubbles. It's from the old Jerry Thomas guide. It's like in the 1800s. It's one of the first bartending manuals. There's a cocktail called the Champagne Cocktail. That's it. That's it.
Easy
That's
to
the name
remember.
of
Easy
it.
to remember.
got
Very
it.
basic
Only
name.
requires 3 ingredients.
Okay.
It's a sugar cube, which we got over here.
Yeah.
And I know not everybody has sugar cubes.
Right.
But it's mainly
Most
for the
people
visual.
have
but
sugar.
Most people have sugar.
Yeah.
Angostura bitters, which
Okay.
is this right here. You can get it at your fancy grocery store.
Which if you
regular-
don't have, you should have.
you should
be a
always have
staple
some of this.
for
and
sure.
and it's shelf stable, it'll last forever. And optional, but a lemon. That's it.
Yeah.
So I'll show you how to make that. It's really cool. It's really fun. You get your sugar cubes. We're gonna make 2 of these.
Okay.
And then you want to like soak the sugar cubes in some of the bitters, right?
Okay.
So you just put some dashes of bitters on there, and we're doing this in a different glass because we're going to take these and
Oh, you're
put
going
them
to put those in the champagne.
in a champagne
Flute.
glass, right?
All right.
I just don't have a whole lot of work surface. So you work with what you got.
That's right.
So you get your tongs, you get that nicely soaked bitters sugar cube, you put it right there in your glass.
Okay.
Then all you do is you just top it with some champagne.
Oh, that's it.
That's it. You
Oh,
know,
look
I'm
at
gonna
look
let
at
that.
that.
Now that's a
bubble
little
down
bit of a
bit.
different color than you would be
Yeah.
used to because of the bitters,
because of the
right?
bitters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to like.
It's a nice, pretty gold.
It's a pretty gold. And what's cool is this drink gets better the longer that you let it sit. Because it's going to start to dissolve. You can see all the
Yeah.
bubbles starting to come up.
Oh, and the sugar cube will start to dissolve. I see.
Yeah, and so while that's calming down, you grab your lemon, and then this tool right here, boom, this is called a channel knife.
Okay.
Right? A lot of people, like there's what's a zest, what's a twist, what's
Yeah.
a whatever.
Right.
So when you want a twist, you get a channel knife and you make like one of those springy like shoelaces you had in the 90s. And
Yes.
you just curl it like that over
Yep.
the glass.
Express some of those oils. Yeah.
Bloink, and pop that right in there. And then it's going to get some of those lemon oils in the drink, and it's going to be delicious.
Okay.
And again, this is a good one that you don't have to hurry on because it's just going to slowly get better and better. You can talk to your guests, you can twirl your twist, boom,
Sip over time.
pop it, get a little bit
nice.
more on top, and then you're ready to go.
I
And then
love
you
it.
can just walk
It's
around.
nice and
drink.
refreshing
Yeah.
too. for
You know,
the new
another
year.
thing that I know we have sitting around, and we're always looking like, okay, it's New Year's Eve. We've got some bottles of wine.
You got bottles of wine.
But you were going to
Everybody
show
has
us
a
a
bottle
quick
of wine.
lesson on opening that bottle of wine properly.
Do not get one of those motorized, mechanized, and saying, get yourself a good old-fashioned wine key. It's all you need. It's got a knife. It's got a corkscrew. The knife is for cutting the foil off of the deal like this, and then it comes off. You can use the knife to get in there and then get
Take that
exposure
thing
to
off.
the
Get the
Okay.
foil.
yeah, get the
Yeah,
foil
yeah.
off. That's what that's
So,
for.
Younger Jason just went straight into the top with the corkscrew, through the
No.
foil and the cork and everything, right? That's not what
That
you
is
want to do.
no.
a
no-no?
no-no.
Okay.
And then you just twist it like this. It's super simple. You get it all the way to the last curl. And then these right here are your steppers, right? So you get to the first step, lift, and you're like, oh, it's not out. But
Right.
then you get to the second step, pop.
Oh.
Easy
and you
as
don't
that.
have all of the cork.
You don't have any of the stuff in the
Stuff in
bottom.
there.
You don't have this huge tool. You don't have batteries.
Yeah.
It's $5. Everybody has one.
Hey, cheers. Happy 2025.
Cheers,
to the new year,
guys.
Bo. Thank you for
Wow.
drinking us
Yes.
the cocktails.
Of course.
Yeah, this is
Well,
fab.
cheers. You too. Are you having
Cheers.
this wine?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Do we-
I'll just drink right out
Yeah.
the bottle. Here we go.
That's right. We're going to